We're going to call this old school training because I don't even see people doing these anymore. They're so I guess it is old school. I guess that's all I'm ever going to be now is old school. Dumbbell pullovers. I'm going to show you several variations over several segments. And like always, you can go to the website, jasonsfitness.com, click on TV. We're going to have a link to the clip, so if you need to look these up later. But when I first started lifting 43 years ago and was taught this exercise, the first guy that would teach you this exercise would say, this is a chest exercise. And then another guy would say, this is a lat exercise. And then the next guy would say, this is what I do to work my abs. And so it's the most confusing exercise ever because of that story. But the problem is they were all correct. It's a great chest exercise. It's a great lat exercise. And it's a great ab exercise. In fact, it's one of the best exercises you can do for the little serratus muscle, which is kind of located in the rib cage. Now, when I was coming up, they used to say if you did heavy squats and breathed really deep, immediately jumped into a dumbbell pullover, you could actually expand your rib cage. I'm not real sure that that's a fact. I'm not sure you can actually change the cartilage in a body, but it would still make you grow because of the squatting and the pullovers. They've lost favor over the last, I don't know, 20, 30 years. Used to you had pullover machines and all this got real popular. Now those have gone away. So what I'm going to do today is, first thing I'm going to show you is this is probably the most popular way to do them from an old school bodybuilding kind of style. Like if you look at some of the old magazines or old books, you'll see Arnold Schwarzenegger was big into this exercise. And he actually credited this exercise for he had a real deep barrel, they call it barrel chested. And this is one of those exercises. So I'm going to show you, and I'm going to cut away and show you several angles with some trainers. But I can talk it better if I do it. This helps me. So first thing is, you lay across the bench, and you want your shoulders supported. You want your hips can be slightly below the bench. You take a dumbbell, you make a V like that. You've all done exercise like that. And that's it. So the keys are, back to what I just told you, you can use this, it's a great transition exercise. Say you're working chest and you're going into lats. You can do this exercise as the exercise in between them. Or if you're doing, it doesn't matter which, you can do it in between. It's a great finisher exercise. This exercise needs to be done in high reps. I've done them in low. I'm going to show you a version later on that's done with a barbell or an easy curl bar, and you can use heavy weights and you can do as low as 5 or 6 reps on it. This particular version, because of the way it is on your shoulders, you need a little bit lighter weight. You need to do 15 to 20 reps. So it's a good finisher. It's still going to make you grow. What I was going to say is, so you want to work upper chest and use this exercise, that's going to be a mental thing. You're going to have to squeeze your chest as you do the pullover. You want it lats, you're going to need to flex your lats at the end of it. One of the things that changes the direct stress of the exercise is how much you bend your arms. As a matter of fact, if I listed out all the different variations, there's probably no less than 30 or 40 variations of a simple pullover, because there's dumbbell, there's barbell, there's easy bar curl, there's a flat bench, there's a decline bench. There's a cable version that you can do if you've got access to a low cable. So then with all those, there's the straight arm version and the bent arm version. Just on dumbbells, I'm going to show you another version in just a second. It's going to be the second thing we cover. You can do it with this. Some people say this hurts their shoulders a little bit. Binds them. You can do 2 dumbbells, and that completely changes that situation. So I'll show you that in just a second. And I honestly believe it's why it lost favor is because it was confusing. People didn't know what they were working. They were like, I don't know where this goes. So it goes wherever you want it to go. I think that everybody should be doing some form of pullover at least once a week. And you can either do it on chest day or you can do it on back day. And if you want to be very strict, if you were really trying, if you're tweaking for the contest and you get towards the end and you're thinking about muscles as small as the serratus, you could do it with an ab workout. Because there again, you're doing the weight so light that it's not going to screw up any other body part. So you could do it on your off days. You could almost do it as a recovery exercise too. But anyway, so that's a traditional, man, if I had to list out all the features of that, that is a slightly bent arm, single dumbbell, perpendicular to the bench pullover. And now I'm going to show you basically the same thing with 2 dumbbells.